Right, nice summery treat for you now. Tristan, what are we doing?
Nettle soup with chilled horseradish.
Sounds delicious. Sounds delicious. So what's going in this?
Right, so we're going to make a leek and potato base. Sweat down our leeks first, then our potatoes, and then we're going to...
And just a load of nettles?
A load of nettles. That's it, nettle tips. And we're going to finish them off with some wild herbs and flowers.
Beautiful. Now, this is typical of the sort of thing you're doing at Lawson Place, is that right?
Yeah, very typical. We do a British food, and this is a very classical British dish that not many people have. Okay. On their menus.
And this is one of yours, I presume, because you used to work at Petrus and the Gavroche, and I don't ever remember seeing a nettle soup. No,
you won't see nettle soup on there. No, we're a British restaurant.
Right. So just some leeks and some spuds in the pan.
Yep. Start off sweating down the leeks very gently. Yeah. I've cut them nice and thin so they cook down very quickly. Okay. The idea is that this soup shouldn't take any longer than 6 to 7 minutes to make. Really? Yep.
Nettles in, out.
Nettles in, out. First cook the potatoes. That's why we cut the leeks so thinly so they cook very quickly. A little bit of seasoning as well to bring out the natural oils and the natural flavour in the actual leek. No colour, very important at this point.
What promoted the sort of the Britishness of the restaurant? Is that something you wanted to do, or is that the remit that you had to?
I'm English. I'm from Cambridge, so.
But I mean, your background was classically sort of French.
Absolutely.
You worked in Paris.
Absolutely. I believe all good chefs should have a classic French training. Right. Absolutely, but. I think we've got so much great produce in this country, and it's not promoted enough. And I'd like to do a gastronomic British cuisine. Yeah.
So, and are you enjoying being out on your own?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
rather than being sort of, you know, under somebody else's.
It's good to be free.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So the potatoes are sweating down now with the leeks, nice and gently. You don't want them too high a heat, otherwise the potatoes will stick to the bottom of the pan. Yep. And right now, in the meantime, we're going to make our chilled horseradish. We're going to take 100 millilitres of milk. I'd say that's about 100 millilitres. And horseradish here. Okay. A great underrated British ingredient. Yeah, about 20 grams again, but it's something you do to taste.
Because these can vary quite a lot. You could use wild horseradish. You've got the wild nettles going on.
Extremely peppery. So, horseradish like this, just into the milk. Blitz with the hand blender. Just for a couple of seconds. Until all the horseradish is blended in. Okay. Like so. And then we're going to place it in a little plastic container.
I think it's very clever, this, because if you buy a whole horseradish, you're only going to use a little bit of it, so it's a really great way to preserve it, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. You could defrost it, mix it with a little creme fraiche. You've got horseradish cream for your Sunday lunch.
Clever.
And it'd be nice in a Bloody Mary as well, wouldn't it?
Fantastic in a Bloody Mary. Before your Sunday lunch. Right. So we're just going to pour the milk and horseradish mix there with a little bit of salt. Okay. And place it in the freezer. It'll take about an hour and a half to freeze.
What's the reason you're doing it so quick?
Because I believe soup should be cooked very quickly, and the vegetables should be cooked down 100% before you add any stock, and then you add your core ingredient, then blitz it. Soups can get very stewed.